What's up out there in the world of YouTube? I decided to do something a little bit different for my channel. Just over the next couple of days, I decided to do something I've never ever seen before. I was discussing it with my wife, and she told me that I could never just follow the rules simply. I always got to go extreme with every single thing I do. You know, when I became vegan, I couldn't just do what all the other vegans were doing. I took veganism to the extreme. So I was doing some thinking, and I did some research and everything, and I came across fasting. And I researched that the body can live up to 21 days without eating. Today is day one of not eating. It's early. Let's see here. It is exactly 4:57 in the evening. Everything's going pretty good so far. Only thing that I allow myself to consume is green tea and natural 100% spring water. So far, everything is going well. I'm going to try to do it for 10 days straight, consecutively. Many people was telling me that I shouldn't do it 10 days. I should try to do it 3 days or 5 days. I don't think 10 days is for you. I don't think 10 days is something that you should stretch out for. And the first thing that came to my mind was, they say Jesus fasted for 40 days and 40 nights. Now, true, I was not alive back in those days to witness it, but hey, why would Jesus lie? So therefore, I'm going to try. I never said I would succeed at it. You know, we're human, we have flaws, and I'm going to try to do at least 10 days of fasting. There will be no candy, no fruits, no fast food, no home cooked meals. I can't even eat a fly that's happened to, fly into my mouth. It would be nothing but spring water and green tea, and that's it. All concerns and everything, please drop them in the comments below. Like, subscribe, share, please, and drop all comments down below, of course, and please give me a thumbs up. What's up out there in the world of YouTube? Yes, it's the same day. It is now 8:23 p.m. I decided to do an update for today. Oh my God. A day to do some fasting. First off, let me explain to you what I'm talking about. My wife is a professional photographer, and she do a lot of DIY type projects, candy bags, potato chip bags and stuff like that or whatnot. The link to her YouTube will be in the description below. And the way, if you want to check out some of her work. She comes in and she have 2 cases, 50 bags each of potato chips that need to be done, which I'm holding strong, haven't touched it. Then she comes in with 2 huge bags of candy. And one of them is, happen to have one of my favorite candies in it, which I haven't touched in a long time, and I'm sitting here smelling it, and it smells so good. But I'm holding strong, and yet again, I didn't touch it. Now, me being her husband, of course, I did help put together some candy bags and chip bags and all that different kind of stuff. But did I open anything and did I eat anything? No, I'm staying strong. I'm gonna need for you all to pray for me and everything, because I'm currently in the house right now, which, once again, I haven't touched it. I haven't even smelt it because I don't want to make myself or even put the thought of it in my mind of wanting to taste the piece. But I'm currently sitting in the house right now on day one, and it's maybe 65, 75 bags of potato chips not left. I said about 75 bags of potato chips not left. As far as candy bags, there's a bunch of candy bags left, yes, but they're going to clients. Left over, maybe 3 pieces are left, 4 pieces. I don't know. I didn't even bother to count. I just gave it to wifey and everything, thinking that she was gonna put it up out of sight, out of mind. And the first thing she does is looks at me and say, "Oh, babe, I don't need that. Here, just put it right there next to you." And I'm just sitting back here like, "Oh, gee, thanks." But yeah, I just want to give you all an update on what's going on. It's still day one. Still drinking my water and everything, and still going strong. Still got my strength. But yeah, just want to give you all a follow-up. Once again, her YouTube channel will be in the link in the description below. Please follow her, subscribe, comment, share, and hopefully there will not be another update today. If not, I'll see you all day 2. Yes, how you doing out there in the world of YouTube? Well, the first 24 hours of my day 1 of my 10-day fast is in the books. It was strange. Let me tell you how I feel. It feels exactly like I did when I first went vegan. You know, it felt like my body got rid of all the different toxins and like I'm just basically floating on a cloud. I feel like I'm born again, like new birth or something. Whereas when I was vegan, I did feel the exact same way. The only thing different is then I got to eat something. Well, let me tell you something that went down. I went to sleep and everything. First off, got up 4 different times just to do number 1. And for those that don't know who number 1 or what number 1 is, that's 4 times just to pee. Something that I'm not used to doing. But yeah, I guess it's a part of the fasting lifestyle. Something else that went down. I had a dream within a dream. Now, for those that don't know what that is, that's where you go to sleep and you have a dream of yourself sleeping, and inside that dream of you sleeping, you have another dream. And in that dream of me sleeping, I had a dream of me eating a turkey leg, which is crazy because I don't even eat turkey legs. And I'm sitting here eating away at it, you know, polishing the hell out that bone. And my wife wakes up in my dream, within the dream, and asks me, what am I eating and how did I get it? And I told her I was eating a turkey leg, and she goes to try to snatch it from me. I snatch it back from her, and at that moment, I realized I'm supposed to be fasting, and I'm angry at myself for breaking day 1. Now, mind you, this is just a dream. So, I get up out of bed, and I throw the turkey leg, well, the bone of it anyway, down onto the floor. And I trips off of it, you know. I wake up from my dream within a dream, so I wake up from both dreams, And in reality, I'm tripping off the fact that I don't know, forces or God or whatever is tempting me. When I take food out of my diet or out of my meal plan or out of my everyday living, all of a sudden it's time for dreams of eating food. Now, I've never in life dreamt of eating food. This is my very first time. And now that I'm actually dreaming of it, I find it kind of strange. But I did get through day one of not eating any candy. I only drank spring water. I haven't gotten my hands on the green tea yet. So as of right now, it's just the spring water. Hopefully, I maybe get to the store and get get the green tea, and maybe get a couple more bottles of spring water as well, because I'm running kind of low on that too. I think I got like enough to go 6 days, maybe 7. But everything is going great. I'm just giving you, what's going on for day 2, because this is officially day 2. I started at midnight on day 1, and I'll give you an update if there's time for one. What's up out there in the world of YouTube? Just out here trying to give you an update on what's been going on. Same as yesterday, I sat there and was dealing with candy and Gatorades and all that different kind of stuff, helping my wife out with a lot of stuff, especially during the time of me doing my 10-day fast. And as I said earlier today is my 2nd day. Everything's going good. I'm still, kicking strong and all that. The link in the description to her YouTube channel will be below. So please go and subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Please like and subscribe to my video as well. Comment, all of that. I was doing a little bit of research and everything, and I came across an ad I was reading, and it was saying that the reason why people never stick to things that they are trying to accomplish is because they get tempted in other directions. And then I got to thinking about that, so please comment down below, are you better tempted when you have what you're not supposed to be doing or what you're not supposed to be eating in your face, or are you better tempted when all the stuff is that you're not trying to have a part of you away from you, because I know when before I started this and everything, and when I was a vegan and all that good stuff, it was better for me to have the temptation in my face. It was better for me to have at least one honey bun or one piece of candy or something like that in my face, because me knowing that I could eat it, me knowing that I could just say forget everything and eat it and taste it and be happy for a split second, me knowing this made it easier for me to deny it. But I wonder how it is for you, because at first I thought me doing this 10-day challenge thing would be so much easier if I didn't have the temptation in my face. And for those few hours, me not having the temptation in my face, I started thinking about food, and that's probably why that dream came along, now that I think about it. But when the potato chips and the Pringles and all the different other forms of candy, Twizzlers and all that other stuff, and Gatorades and Coca-Colas and all that stuff is sitting in my face, it's crazy. It's like I know I can devour it, but my willpower was so strong and I was so determined to the point to where it don't even cross my mind. So I wonder, are you anything like me? Do you need to have that temptation in your face, or is it best for you not to have that temptation? I would love to hear from you. Please answer the question. Put it in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, share, and yeah. How you doing out there in the world of YouTube? Today is officially day 3 of my fasting. Okay. So much has happened. So much. First off, I'm doing pretty good. I'm still standing strong. Still doing my spring water, green tea, all that good stuff. Haven't eaten any food for 3 full days. And I still have my energy, still have my strength. Everything is still going good. But let me tell you some things, you know. A friend of mine was telling me how he had talked to my wife and everything, and was telling my wife, you know, the best way to get me off of this, you know, fasting extravaganza. Sorry about that, y'all. It's raining. Tables, chairs are blowing, knocking things over and everything. Yeah, but he said was to prepare my favorite meal and then eat it in front of me. Now, I've been asking her for the longest to prepare something in particular. It's vegan, and she was always tired, you know, because she owns her own business, you know. As I mentioned in previous videos, she's a professional photographer. And once again, her link will be in the description below. Well, she sat there and decided to make it. And she sat right there in front of me, and those burritos, taquitos, tacos smelled so delicious. Oh my God, I wanted one so bad. And she go put it up in my face, and I said, "Oh, don't you want some of this?" I said, "I sure do." But my willpower kept me from it, you know, because I'm determined to do 10 days. Now, I told myself I at least want to do 5 days, but I'm determined to do 10. Just to give you all an update of what's going on out here, let me turn the camera around so you can see. Exactly. The weather is acting up, much of the rain. I love the rain, of course. Sorry about that. And now let me talk to you about something else. I did a little bit of further research, and I'm trying to find out if you do fasting for a long period of time, mucus starts to come up. And they said that, you know, when you eat regular foods, you know, cheeseburgers, all of this kind of stuff for a majority of your life, mucus starts to accumulate in your body. Now, I don't know how much of that is true. All I do know is, right now, as I'm fasting, and like I said, today is day 3, mucus is coming up quite a lot. When I say quite a lot, I'll wake up and I have huge globs of mucus sitting in my mouth waiting to be spit out. Nose be filled all throughout the day. I'm constantly spitting mucus out. When I use the restroom, it's coming out everywhere. And when I looked up the health benefits of getting rid of mucus, of course, that's a good thing. So, right now I'm going to say that this fasting has actually become healthier for me instead of hindering me. So, right now, this is my first video of day 3, and hopefully we'll have an update for you later on. But as always, please like, subscribe, and share. Give me a thumbs up and drop your comments down below. I would love to hear what you have to say. How you doing, YouTubers? This is still day 3. I'm coming back for an update. Everything's still going good. Everything's still going strong and everything. I just decided to make a little change within my fasting. Don't worry about it. I'm still doing, of course, no food and everything. Still doing the green tea. Still doing the spring water. I just decided to add another tea to it. After further research, come to find out that peppermint tea, peppermint tea is actually very healthy for your body as well, along with a lot of other teas and everything. But so I decided to add peppermint tea to my venture. So I've just had my first cup of hot peppermint tea, and oh my God, it tastes delicious. It's very sweet, a lot sweeter than I thought it would be. But other than that, yeah, it's doing pretty good. Some days I will combine the green tea and the peppermint tea together, and other days I will just do one or the other. It's caffeine free, of course. I don't too much do well with caffeine, so I'm making sure that I don't accumulate caffeine along the way. There's nothing big to update today other than that. I did have a conversation with a neighbor of mine, and I was telling her about the social experiment that I'm doing, the whole fasting challenge, and she looked at me like I was crazy. Like, really? No food? None whatsoever? And I told her, yeah, none. I told her today was day 3 of my fasting challenge, and she just looked at me like, yeah, I couldn't do that. I would pass out. And that's just mainly because she's a diabetic, which is very understandable. But I'm not a diabetic, so therefore I'm going to continue on, and I'm assuming my next video would be tomorrow, which is day 4. When midnight comes today, there'll be the official end of day 3, and day 4 will be in the beginning of it. So as always, like, subscribe, share, give me a thumbs up, drop those comments down below, and tell me what type of tea is it that you prefer. What's your favorite go-to tea? We talking about hot teas. We ain't talking about none of that store-bought, none of that crap that you go to, and yeah, we ain't talking about none of that crap. We talking about the stuff that's the hot tea. You know, your green teas, your peppermint teas, your turmeric teas. You know, what's your go-to tea? How y'all doing out there in the world of YouTube? Welcome back for another video. Today marks the day of day 4. This is day 4 of my fast. Everything's going good. Everything's going great. Okay, let's jump into the video. Let me give you an update on what's been going on. So my wife told a couple medical professionals in my family about my 10-day fast, and told them all the things that I was consuming, you know, the teas, the waters, and all that different kind of stuff. And immediately, one of my cousins reached out to me, and first she wanted to confirm whether it was true, you know, and that's just because me and my wife, we are constantly cracking jokes on family members, friends, everybody, you know. So she asked, and first I waited a while, and I said, I was like, yeah. I said, yeah, and she said, are you doing this for weight loss? I said, no, I'm not doing it for weight loss. I said, just a social experiment, somebody just wanted to try out. I was doing a lot of research, a lot of reading, and all different kind of stuff, and, Jesus did 40 days and 40 nights and all that, and, so she got to telling me about things that go on in the hospital, and got to telling me stuff like, they do 10-day fast, but they do things a little bit differently, you gotta put some type of calories into your body, and she said, well, maybe you getting some type of calories from the tea. So I looked it up, and peppermint tea, no calories there. Then I looked up the green tea, and yes, I am getting calories there. So she was like, okay, well, good. At least you're getting some type of calories. She said, you're not getting as much as I want you to have, but you're getting something. So the first thing came out of my mouth is, okay, what are you doing to compensate for the calories that you're losing? And I was like, well, just 10 days, I think I'll survive. I think I'll do pretty good and everything, but I'm drinking teas or whatever to make up for the calories that I'm losing that I would normally get from food. Now, true enough, I'm not getting the same amount of calories, because I'm not drinking that high level of teas, And so she was like, okay, well, she said, well, the good news is I support you and what you're trying to do, but the bad news is you need to stop it. And I was like, okay, well, why? Give me some type of details on this. And she was like, well, we have people that come into the hospital with organ failure, because they're trying to do, a 10-day fast or a 15-day fast or a 3-week fast and all of that kind of stuff. I said, well, I looked up online on how you could do 21 days without food. So how is it possible that you can do 21 days without food, but then yet here it is, you can do, within 10 days you have organ failure? She said, well, there's nothing wrong with a liquid diet as long as you do it the right way, She said that's why people, she said when they come into hospitals and everything, she said, yeah, sometimes we'll put people on a 10-day fast and all that stuff, before surgery to get them prepared. They got to lose a little bit of weight or whatnot. And we would sit there and give them an Ensure, or we would give them Jell-O, or we get them chicken broth or vegetable broth or something like that. So I was like, well, as a once vegan, I'm not really good with the Jell-O, and that's just because it has, pork in it. I haven't tested all Jell-O, but the Jell-O that I've seen has pork in it. So I was like, no, that's not for me. Then I came across the chicken broth. I said, no, because, still meat. I said, vegetable broth is another alternative or whatever. I said, I'll think about it, She said, so you're determined not to give up the whole fast? I said, I want to push through still. I said, my thing is I don't want to just up and give up whatever, just because you say this. I said, just because you say it doesn't mean it's written in stone. Everybody's body is different, What happened to Sandy's body could be completely different what happened to Chris's body, So I said, but if things get bad, I will, quit the whole fasting thing, and then I will just, consume food slowly. And then she was like, well, that's another thing. You got to make sure that you start slow on eating food. Just don't go out to get cheeseburgers and all that stuff. I said, no, I'm not a cheeseburger type eater. She said, yeah, just, get you some oatmeal right now. And I said, no, just for when it happens, Get you some oatmeal, eat you some fruit, and all that different kind of stuff, and slowly build stages every single day to get more and more food in you and get stronger and stronger. She said, because you know, when the time comes, you're going to have to retrain your stomach. So that part I understood, you know, because like I said, I did the research on that. But, yeah, so I feel like I'm going to keep marching on or whatever. You know, it's just day 4, you know. I haven't felt dizzy, you know, none of that different kind of stuff. Sorry about that, you know. I'm outside. Haven't felt dizzy, nothing like that. Still got my strength. Nothing has really changed for the bad, you know. So I'm gonna keep marching on. Today is day 4, the first video for the day, and also please give me a like, a subscribe, a share, comment down below, and don't forget to hit that bell. Show some support. Bye. How you doing, fellow YouTubians? Welcome back to another video. Before I get started, please like, share, comment down below. Don't forget to hit that bell, and let's get into the video. First off, today is day 5 of my fasting. I have went 5, well, as of midnight, it would be 5 full days of 0 eating. As you can see, I'm outside enjoying the weather, walking around. I still have my strength, still standing. I don't know if you can tell within the face, whatever, that it's slimming out and all that, or at least, you know, to me, I can see it. I know normally that I've been posting updates, you know, for each and every day. I apologize. Yesterday, I honestly didn't have an update to post. Nothing interesting happened or whatever. You know, went to sleep actually early or whatever, you know, well rested, woke up, and then, which is strange because, you know, I normally wait, you know, till like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, which means I'd be up all night and everything. But yesterday I fell asleep early and woke up early and then went back to sleep, because I'm assuming my body was still drained because of all those other days I couldn't quite, you know, get all my sleep out. So, yeah, that was pretty much, you know, what happened yesterday. Today, I want to talk to you about negativity and positivity. When I started this whole, you know, social experiment, first, I got a lot of negativity, you know, and don't get me wrong, I'm still getting negativity from a lot of family members and friends and all that different kind of stuff, you know. I guess they, you know, don't get me wrong, I know they love me and everything and they want the best for me, but they keep thinking that their version of the best is supposed to be my version of the best. And that's not always true. You know, I'm pretty sure you all have experienced something like that as well. As of right now, you know, hold on. First off, and I have gotten some type of positivity as well. You know, I have your back. I applaud you and what you're doing. You know, even some to sit there and say, hey, I couldn't do it myself, but hey, I'm here to, you know, if you need any help, you know, stuff like that. But other than that, everything seems to be going pretty good. I'm not having any kind of pains whatsoever. No Charlie horses. I'm drinking plenty of water, of course. I decided to implement exercising into it, you know, because I figured, you know, I might as well get the best of this. If you could tell by the structure of my face, I'm definitely a big guy. So I figured, since I'm not putting food into my system, I know I'm going to be burning a lot more energy, but I'm not going to do a lot of drastic workout. You know, I won't be doing any weightlifting and nothing like that. You know, I figure I'd just do something light, you know, like walking and, you know, jump rope, you know, something like that. As far as anything else, everything's still going pretty good, you know. The wife is still supporting me. watching over me, make sure that everything is going good. She's on top of me, make sure that, I'm drinking my teas and everything, and drinking my waters and all of that. She stopped trying to, eat certain foods in front of me, trying to get me to stop. I guess this is her way of showing her version of the support, and I appreciate that. Other than that, everything has been going pretty good today. It's been a pretty good day today. Yeah. So if you all happen to have any questions about this, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. Once again, as a special disclaimer, I am not a physician. Please do not do what I do just because you see me doing it. I am not, and by no means, I do not have the right to give you any kind of medical advice. I'm not trying to. I just figured this is a social experiment I've never seen anyone do, so I figure I'll give it a go. If you happen to have any questions or comments or concerns, please leave them in the description below.